Hi everyone, this is Srinivas from Ameerpet Technologies. In this video, I am going to explain briefly about variables in Python. We have already seen every program consists information data. For every program, data will be present. Sir, where we are storing the information means what? Into the concept called variables. Variables are used to store information. Used to store information. So what kind of variables? Suppose employee details, student details, any product details, mobile details. This is what information. See, for example, employee details. What are the employee details? Employee ID, employee name, employee salary, employee department number. All these are. Suppose is a account details, account number, account holder name, what is the balance in account, right? What is the pin number? All these things comes under variables. Sir, how many types of variables are there? How can we store information? How can we display the information? The simple one, here it is, I'm using IDLE, the simple IDE we are using to explain this. We already discussed what is IDLE, right? IDLE is a software, right? It is installed automatically when you install Python software. It is used to write the Python programs. This is IDLE. This is the shell. Here in this shell window, IDLE, just I'm changing the size, right? In this shell window, we cannot write any programs. We cannot write any programs. Here it is, file, a new file. Then editor will open. In this editor only, you can write the codes. In this editor, you can write the codes. Just save the file before writing anything. Just save it on any location desktop. I'm just giving that code extension should be py, code.py. Any name you can use. Extension is py. I'm saving on my desktop. It's already there so that I'm replacing. Okay. Now let me explain the variables briefly in this video. Okay. See, I'm writing a variable simply like this. A equals to 10. 10 is the value that we are storing into the variable called A. Sir, how can we print? Simply print A. That's all. Save it. Control S or save. When you run the code, you can see the output here. Is the simple one. The next one is, here it is, whenever you are writing, please don't put it in double quotes. If you put it in double quotes, what will happen? If you put it in double quotes, what will happen? A will print here. The message will print. The value if you want to print A. Sir, here I want to print like this. Clearly, A value equals to message, comma A. Now what will happen? First, A value will print. This is the message, followed by the value will print. Just run. A value equals to 10. But here it is, they have given the new way of printing the data. If you want to print message like this, A value, comma A. This is the old approach we know already. And this is the new way of printing the details. Is a format string. F, we need to write like this. The message, whatever you want to write, you can write. But where you are printing the value, that you need to specify in braces A, simply A. When you are executing the code, everything is a printing. Just run. See, both are same. So this is the correct way of printing. We are just formatting the data. This is a simple way of printing. Sir, I just want to print A value as well as a B value. Two variables I am taking in two ways. A equals to 10. Like in other languages, B equals to 20. You cannot print like this. A comma B is a simple way. But when you run the code, you are getting the error. See, how can we specify means two ways. First one is in the next line, so that you can see the output 1020 here, 1020. Next one here, you can write like this, A comma B equals to 10 comma 20. Right, in the order we specified the variables, values will be associated. Values will be associated. This is, and printing that A comma B. When you run the code, that output will come. 10 and 20, output will come. Is the way. Sir, different types of data, or suppose I want to print clearly A value and B value, I am printing. So first A value colon A we are printing. Next B value colon B we are printing. First we will learn in different ways how can we print the details. When you run the code, look at this, A value 10 and B value 20. We are printing in this way. Now using the format string is the same story. Here it is a and here it is in this one. We are just printing that B. Here B we are printing. So in a simple way we are printing. In the simple way we are printing all the details. A value is a 10, B value is a 20. This is the one. The next one is different types of data we are writing. Here it is a side by side 1020 if you want to print. Using this format string also you can. Suppose A, comma, here it is a B. It will display the details like this, 10 comma 20. Look at the things how it is executing, how these the things executing. Now different types of data I am writing. A person name. Name is always represents in the form of string. String means in Python single quotes, double quotes, triple quotes, anything you can use. Simply double quotes I am using. The person name I am giving. Person age I am giving. Person age. Right, next one, here it is a, suppose person salary I am printing. Salary like this. If you want to display the details, name comma age comma salary, any number of variables you can declare. Here it is just run, all the values printing side by side. Sir, with comma separators I want to print. Better you go with the format string F. But sir, I want to print a name. Okay. Or first any message. Sir, details like this. Details. After printing the details, message. After printing the message details, here it is. First, I want to print a name. It will display like this. Is a name. Next, I want to use a separator comma. After that, age, comma. After that, salary. All the three I want to print side by side like this. Name, comma, age, comma, salary. So this is the simple way of writing different kinds of variables and how to print all these things. So suppose here it is a comma b comma c equals to 10 comma 20 comma 30. Okay. Sir, I'm printing A, B, C. In three different lines, I want to print. Okay. Just it will print in three different lines. I don't want to use these many print statements. I want to use only one print statement. One print statement. Then again F format string. I'm using first A. After that slash n will send the control to next line. In the next line, I'm printing the B. Slash n will send the control to next line. In the next line, I'm printing that C. When you run the code, here it is a 10, 20, 30. Sir, what is this extra space before this one? Here it is you are printing. Just to avoid the confusion, I'm writing this one. Slash n means we'll send the control to the next line automatically. Slash t means what? It will give the tab space automatically. This is easy way of writing the data. 10, 20, 30. Okay. This is all about variables. Once again, I'm explaining. Whenever you are writing applications, application is a collection of programs. Every program has data. It has to store the data. Where we can store the data means what? Into variables. Variables store information. That's it. Hope you understood. Please practice.